this opportunity.
And he's starting to close on every corner on Valentino Rossi. And you know what? Jorge Lorenzo is coming with him too. We've got 3 riders.
Keep back, Jorge. Don't get involved.
Nothing to choose between them at the front in this MotoGP race with just about 5.5 laps to go.
What is great? 1, the weather hasn't rained. 2, it is such a cracking race at the front, isn't it?
And they'll be feeling it out there because of the conditions. 34 degrees centigrade, 44 on track. That's nearly up in the high 90s in terms of Fahrenheit as well in terms of the air temperature. And the humidity is so stifling out there. On board now with Dovizioso. On board with Rossi as Dovizioso looks set to attack on the inside. But Rossi outbrakes him. Look at the rear tyre skip up into the air from Andrea Dovizioso.
Does well in the end, Andrea Dovizioso thought about it. There is Ben Spies. What a battle it is. Simoncelli, Alvaro Bautista, Hiroshi Arma and Nicky Hayden.
I think there must have been a moment from Simoncelli. Here comes Dovizioso. Oh, he wants to poop the party completely, doesn't he? Down into turn 1 and Dovizioso takes over at the front once more. Can Rossi fight back? He will be so desperate to do so. Can Lorenzo get involved?
Lorenzo's really closed up in 3rd place. We ride with Andrea Dovizioso. Here comes Valentino Rossi as they come up to top of the hill. Turn 4. I don't think he's close enough this time round.
Lorenzo's going to have a go, is he? No, the big leg comes out, the right leg from Valentino Rossi, up into turn 4. Rossi looks like he's starting to have a couple of issues with the tyres here and there. Into turn 5, will hang it on the curb as long as possible before flicking it right into turn 6. Will we see a manoeuvre from Jorge Lorenzo, repaid to Rossi?
At turn 9.
At turn 9, perhaps. Out of 6, and then it's 7 and 8, double apex right. Or will Rossi be able to attack Andrea Dovizioso into there? I'm telling you one thing, Dovizioso will be waiting for it.
He certainly will. Here they come, the 2 Yamahas. In fact, Lorenzo just drops back a little bit. Here comes Rossi up the inside, turn 9. Can he make it stick? He does. He's done it again. He's back in front. 4.5 laps to go here in Sepang.
Andrea Dovizioso again ran it wide, again left the door wide open, almost if he thought, right, I'll get him on the exit, but it wasn't to be. Rossi back in front in the MotoGP race here in Malaysia. We've got a cracker on our hands.
I tell you what, Lorenzo dropped back just a little bit into turn 9. I think he felt if there's going to be any real nonsense here, I don't want to be involved in it.
So Dovizioso has to do all that hard work all over again down the back straight. When they cross the line next time, there will be just 4 laps to go. There's is it Colin Edwards still cruising around?
I think it probably is Colin Edwards.
Yeah,
it is not Ben Spies, thank goodness. So we've seen Colin Edwards obviously earlier. There we go, lap 4. That means 4 to go for Andrea Dovizioso. The red mist has come down, and look at Dovizioso. This is not over yet. 1 lap to go here at Sepang.
Cross the line.
Closes up at turn 1.
Cross the line, 0.279 between them. He's still going to have a go. Surely he's got to have a go somewhere around this last lap of this 5.5 kilometre, 3.4 mile circuit.
Ben Spies in 4th place. Alvaro Bautista in 5th. Nicky Hayden currently in 6th. Oyama and Simoncelli scrap it out for 7th place.
Oyama's got through and he stayed ahead of Simoncelli
this time. No nonsense.
Dovizioso through that first split is still only a quarter of a second down on Valentino Rossi. Here they come through turn 5 now, over the rise, and Dovizioso just has to throw everything into this one now. But Rossi, I can't see him doing it on Rossi here today. The desperation for Rossi to win here is so great.
There we are. What we already knew, Jorge Lorenzo will be crowned the 2010 World Champion. Half a lap to go for the 23-year-old from Mallorca. Who's going to win the race? Now, this perhaps would have been a place for Andrea Dovizioso to overtake. No, I think this race is over. I think Valentino Rossi is going to spoil the party for Jorge Lorenzo. I think he's going to win his 2nd Grand Prix of the season.
After all the broken leg, the shoulder injuries, Rossi is back. Can Dovizioso do anything? He's got 3 more corners to do it. Into 12 and 13 and 14 and then 15 at the end of the back straight. But I think Rossi might just have managed it. That's all they're bothered about on one side of the Fiat Yamaha garage as they come down the back straight. Valentino Rossi leads coming down there. Is there any way for Dovizioso to go through? I think it would only be if Rossi made a mistake in this final corner. He's defending the line. A very tight inside line from Rossi, who does run it a little bit wide in that corner, but it won't be enough for Andrea Dovizioso to beat him. Valentino Rossi wins the Malaysian Grand Prix.
In third place, Jorge Lorenzo takes the 2010 MotoGP World Championship.